Here we are at Eagles Nest Golf Club, where we've been fortunate enough to be involved in the rebuild of all the sod wall bunkers. Let's go take a look and see how we build them. So these bunkers were all built approximately about 20 years ago. And the reality is, a sod wall, an organic wall, can only last so long. And it's just time for them to be rebuilt, reconstructed. So how do we start this process? We start with an excavator. We dig out the old wall, we peel it out, we take out all the sand out of the bunker, we reestablish the benches, which where the sod is stacked. That's probably one of the most crucial and important parts of the whole construction process, is we build a level shelf. It's got to be not necessarily level side to side, but more front to back. So that wall can't be tipped forward or the sod's going to slip out, and it can't be tipped back or else you're going to get a bulge in the middle. So really that deck has to be level and flat. From there we start to stack the sod. Now when we built these things a little bit over 20 years ago, the sod was a narrower roll. Now with the modern sod, the way sod is cut today in fields, in North America anyway, it's a much wider piece. So what we're doing is we're cutting the sod in half. We're placing it down green side up, we're dressing it and backfilling, and we're bringing it up in layers with approximately about a 1-inch step back from the edge. Now every so often we're putting in a retaining or a tie-back material where we're using a geofiber. Now this helps the wall, it gives it stability and stops it from sliding out. It's a tie-back. It's what you would use in any retaining wall system. Let's go get a little bit closer look at these to explain it a little bit better. Okay, so how it works is the mini excavator peels down the old wall and he starts excavating. He's peeled out all of his sand. We're still using the existing drain lines. We're fortunate enough that these were built correctly. Drainage is still functioning in the system. So from here, after we've peeled out the wall, we start to build up the ledge. This ledge is set at about a 2-foot width. So we're cutting our sod to a 12-inch, which gives us 12 inches of tie-back material or backfill material. So as you can see, as we've got this sod cut at we've cut these full rolls in half. So then we're getting down to a 12-inch. And now to make the curve, what we have to do is add a slice every so often so we can bend the sod. Otherwise you've got a straight piece and it's not going to line up. So we're putting in a relief cut all the way along to peel it open and making sure we fill all this, fill up this organic material in here with as much sand as we can to give it stability and firmness. If you didn't use the sand, you just have a big sponge or a really soft wall. It wouldn't stand up to the test of time. So one of the most crucial points of this is working in the sand into the turf layer. And then again, we're using approximately about a 1-inch, 25 millimeter, or what we refer to as the 2-finger method, to make sure that you have a nice step back all the way up. This gives us about a 45-degree angle on the whole system.
Middle $20 for 45, and nobody wins.
Oh no!
Yes.
Everybody got their money back.
Yeah, you put $20.
Beautiful. No, it looks good, man.
Yeah,
I like what we're seeing here. The wall has got a nice rake angle on it.
Yeah.
Turf is growing.
The grass start growing.
Yeah, and the lines are nice and straight.
Yeah, the lines are nice and straight, and
it's got an easy step in here.
Yeah.
You've got the low side to it. Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
We can do every golf course in the world this way, you know. Yeah. easy job.
No, it's not. It takes attention to detail.
Yeah, the details,